Licorice Cookie. He's been in, I think, every single one of the games, so he's got a big past, which means I got a lot of research to do. It was really fun because I found out he was in BAD4, and he was on an island game show called The Last Cookie Standing. I watched some of it. He befriended a rock, called it Rocky. He also got into some beef with Strawberry Crepe Cookie over a dodgeball.
Ah, I had it! Victory was right there in my hands, and you had to get in the way.
Hey, you're the one who wouldn't let go.
They got disqualified for faking their age on the application.
You are disqualified for faking your age on your application.
You can also spam your ultimate in Platter City to make your game wig out. I did it so much that the headstone started glitching out and wouldn't even spawn, and then spawned the licorice minions. I just want a bunch of licorice cookies to get in Platter City and spawn a whole bunch of minions. Also, I'll link the playlist to The Last Cookie Standing in the description. Right, so this is a licorice cookie best builds video. I have 2 builds for you today. At first, I was a little skeptical about him being a controller cookie because he had no stuns. But this build makes him a Time Lord, Slow Mobius, if you've ever seen Rick and Morty.
Knock it off, Slow Mobius!
Here are both the builds for the people that want it early. So with his basic attack, if you notice the projectile speed is a little slow. The range on it is really good, so just make sure to maintain your space. Never get too close because you do not have anything to burst down a cookie if you're trying to 1v1 someone close range. Even if you use your ultimate, it takes a second for the licorice minion to spawn. For the first build special ability, we're going to be using Sticky Licorice Shroud. The amount of slows on Licorice Cookie is what makes him a controller cookie. Every time you hit a slow with Licorice Cookie, you're like a lifeguard yelling at people to stop running at the pool. You're like a police officer handing out tickets because people are going way too fast. Applying these slows to the enemy cookie has so many uses. Not only does it help you actually hit your attacks, let's be honest, Licorice Cookie is not going to miss his attacks that often because he has really far attack range, his projectiles have a lingering effect, and he fires in a cone with very small areas in between each projectile that you have to stand in to avoid them. The second use for the slow actually helps your teammate cookies hit their shots also. Assist your teammates from far away with this wave. It'll also slow down enemy cookies to keep them from chasing your teammates. For his ultimate, we're going to be using Tracking Licorice Servant. This ultimate, on top of spawning the Licorice Servants, has a headstone with an area of effect around it. The area of effect has both negative 30% movement speed and does damage over time. And this area of effect can keep reapplying the slow to enemy cookies. An enemy cookie steps out of the aura, loses it. Once when they touch it again, they're gonna get it again. If an enemy cookie dives you and you have your ultimate, you can just plop it down right in front of you and use it as a body shield. There's a little bit of a small window of time in between when the headstone spawns and it spawns your licorice minions, so the enemy cookie oftentimes walks out of it. You can just hit them with your special attack. It'll slow them down enough for your licorice minions. Licorice minions. God, you don't know how hard it is to record this video. How many times I've said licorice the wrong way. The second build is the exact same. You just change up your play style and you use the ultimate Berserk Licorice Servant because you're just gonna be enabling the Licorice Servant. This thing has 3,000 HP and does a freak ton of damage. Licorice Cookie's ultimate has long range to it. It can almost go all the way off of your screen, so utilize that and put it right on top of a cookie that's not even expecting it. The aura applies vulnerability to anybody who touches it, so use your special ability to slow the cookie down so your minion has the chance to catch up and clap them. While I'm waiting for my ultimate to charge, I just treat my teammate cookies as my minions. I slow cookies down for them and stuff. But yeah, that's Licorice Cookie. Let me know what you think about him, and if you are investing your soul chips in him. That's it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Licorice Cookies. Licorice Cookie.